Season 1. Dear child of the universe, listen closely because the message you are about to receive is not an ordinary message. It is a direct whisper from the higher realms guiding you toward a transformation that has been waiting for you since the moment you took your first breath. Everything you are experiencing right now, every challenge, every delay, every blessing, every moment of confusion is preparing you for a breakthrough that will rewrite the story of your entire life. As you hear these words, something inside you is awakening. Something ancient and powerful that has been dormant for years, waiting for the right moment to rise. This is that moment. You are stepping into a season where hidden doors will begin to open effortlessly, where opportunities you thought were impossible will suddenly appear in front of you, where the weight that has been pressing on your heart will begin to dissolve, making space for abundance, clarity, and divine purpose to enter. You are not here by accident. You were guided to this message by a force greater than you. The universe has aligned every second, every breath, every event to bring you exactly where you are right now, because this is the moment your inner power activates. You are entering a chapter where struggle will no longer control you, where fear will no longer limit you, where old patterns will no longer trap you. Instead, you will rise with a strength you never knew you had. You will walk with confidence, with purpose, with divine protection surrounding you like an invisible armor. The universe is shifting things in your favor, even the things that once felt impossible. Your finances, your relationships, your career, your spiritual path, everything is entering a phase of renewal. The delays you faced were not punishments, they were alignments. You were being protected from paths that would have drained your spirit. You were being redirected toward blessings meant only for you. Every tear you shed watered the seeds of your future success. Every lonely night built resilience in your soul. Every disappointment cleared space for something better. And now the universe is whispering, get ready, your breakthrough is coming. You may not feel it yet, but energy is moving around you. Invisible forces are working on your behalf. Ancestors are praying for your rise. Angels are walking beside you. Divine timing is unfolding with perfect precision. You are being lifted into a timeline where your dreams begin to manifest faster than you ever imagined. Money will flow, peace will settle, love will enter, opportunities will multiply, and clarity will guide you. You will no longer question your worth or your path because the universe is about to reveal why you had to endure everything you did. You are stepping into a new identity, stronger, wiser, more aligned. You are no longer who you were last year, last month, or even yesterday. You are becoming a new version of yourself, a version that is unstoppable. This divine season will teach you that nothing is beyond your reach. You will attract what once avoided you. You will receive what once felt out of grasp. The universe will reward your patience, your effort, your faith, your resilience. Listen carefully, because this is important. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in your darkest moments, divine guidance surrounded you. When you felt abandoned, you were actually being carried. When you felt lost, the universe was silently shaping your path. When you felt weak, your spirit was gathering strength. Your journey was never meant to break you. It was meant to awaken you. Everything you went through has prepared you for what's coming. A life filled with purpose, abundance, and divine favor. You are entering a season of receiving, of rising, of reclaiming your power. This is the beginning of your transformation. This is season 1 of your divine awakening, and your story is about to unfold in ways that will astonish even you. Keep listening, keep believing, because your time has come and nothing can stop what is meant for you. If you want even longer, and as the silent currents of destiny keep shifting around you, there comes a moment when the universe decides that an individual has carried enough, learned enough, endured enough, and is finally ready to rise beyond every limitation that once seemed unbreakable. And that moment for you begins right now, unfolding like a hidden doorway, opening inside the fabric of your own existence, revealing layers of strength, clarity, and wisdom that you had forgotten you possessed, layers that were never lost, only waiting for the exact second when your spirit would be mature enough to step into a higher realm of understanding. And as these words reach you, they activate forgotten memories of who you truly are and why you were placed on this earth at this precise time. Because nothing about your journey has been accidental. Every difficulty sharpened you. Every disappointment reshaped you. Every silent battle fortified you, and in this very season you are being called to reclaim the power you abandoned while trying to survive. For the universe never wanted you to live in survival mode. It wanted you to expand, to evolve, to awaken into the fullest dimension of your destiny, a destiny that now begins to vibrate around you like an unseen frequency, calling your name, aligning your path, opening new timelines that were previously inaccessible. And in this unfolding moment, your energy is rising, your intuition sharpening, your inner vision clearing, making you aware of truths you once ignored, guiding you toward opportunities that were passing silently beside you, waiting for you to finally see them, and now you can. Because your awareness has heightened, your inner voice has grown louder, your soul has become bolder, and the universe has begun rearranging circumstances, connections, and outcomes so that everything meant for you starts finding its way without resistance, without delay, without confusion, flowing with the natural ease of divine order. For you are entering a moment where abundance becomes normal, where clarity becomes constant, where peace becomes your baseline, and where purpose becomes your driving force. And as you progress deeper into this new energetic phase, you will notice that people who drained you will fall away. Habits that limited you will dissolve. Fears that controlled you will lose their power, and the heaviness you carried for years will lift like fog melting in the sunlight, because you were never meant to carry burdens forever. You were meant to transform them into fuel. You were meant to rise through them. You were meant to evolve past them. And now the universe is honoring your resilience by granting you access to blessings that were stored specifically for this season of your life. Blessings you could not have handled before. Blessings that would have overwhelmed you if they had come earlier. But now your soul is prepared, your spirit is steady, your mind is receptive, and your heart is stronger than ever, ready to receive the abundance, alignment, wisdom, and opportunities that the higher realms are pouring onto your path. And as this divine shift accelerates, you will witness synchronicities you cannot explain. Numbers repeating, thoughts manifesting quickly, dreams reflecting future events, unexpected breakthroughs appearing out of nowhere, all serving as proof that the universe is communicating with you continuously, guiding you step by step toward a timeline where success is inevitable, where prosperity is stable, where protection is constant, where your voice is powerful, and where your inner light becomes impossible to ignore, illuminating not only your own life, but also the lives of all who cross your path. For this transformation is not merely for you. It is for every soul connected to you, every dream buried within you, every purpose waiting to be expressed through you. And as this journey unfolds further, you will notice that your inner world begins to shift before your outer world does. Your thoughts become stronger. Your focus becomes sharper, your decisions become bolder, and you begin to attract opportunities simply by existing. Because your energy has reached a frequency that pulls abundance toward you effortlessly. And as the universe continues expanding your path, you will find yourself letting go of scarcity, stepping away from doubt, releasing old versions of yourself that served you once but now restrict your growth. And you will step into a more powerful identity, an identity aligned with your higher calling, an identity that speaks confidently, moves intentionally, trusts deeply, and manifests consistently. Because the trials that once discouraged you have now become the very foundation on which your strength is built, and nothing, not fear, not people, not circumstances, can take from you what the universe has decided is yours. For this is the season where you rise above limitations, where you break generational patterns, where you rewrite your narrative, where you reclaim your worth, where you step into abundance without hesitation, and where the universe celebrates your growth by elevating every aspect of your life beyond anything you imagined. And as your journey continues, your inner power multiplies, your influence expands, your vision sharpens, and your destiny unfolds in ways that astonish even you, because this is only the beginning, the first chapter of a much larger awakening that will take you to heights your past self never believed. And as the deeper currents of universal intention continue to shift beneath the surface of your awareness, you begin to realize that something extraordinary is happening inside you. Something that cannot be traced to ordinary logic or familiar experiences. Because this new season of your life is not built on the echoes of your past, but on the silent architecture of a future that has already been designed for you in realms beyond your sight. And as this realization settles into your spirit, you begin to sense a growing force within you. a pulse of destiny stretching outward in every direction, reshaping your path with precision far greater than anything you have ever imagined. And though you may not fully understand the meaning of these changes, you can feel their power unmistakably, like a surge of clarity emerging from the core of your being, signaling that you are stepping into a dimension where your inner potential will no longer remain hidden, where your voice will no longer remain unheard, where your dreams will no longer remain dormant. Because the universe is activating every fragment of strength you ever suppressed, assembling those fragments into a rising tide of transformation that will move through your life with unstoppable momentum, lifting you above every limitation that once defined your boundaries. And as this wave continues to grow, you will notice a significant shift in the rhythm of your days, as if time itself begins cooperating with your intentions, bending around your desires, aligning events in your favor, guiding outcomes that once seemed unpredictable. And you will see that nothing you lost was ever meant to remain. Nothing that left you was ever part of your higher timeline. Because the universe removes only what restricts your elevation and preserves only what contributes to your awakening. And now you are entering a stage where everything you have been manifesting, praying for, dreaming of, sacrificing for, will begin accelerating toward you with a level of speed and certainty that defies explanation. Because the frequency of your soul is rising beyond the vibration of doubt and entering the dimension of assured manifestation, where your intentions convert into reality with remarkable ease. And as this elevation intensifies, you will feel an unfamiliar sense of fearlessness forming inside you, a confidence not rooted in ego, but in divine certainty. A knowing that something bigger than you is guiding every step you take and protecting every decision you make, shielding you from unseen harm and surrounding you with invisible guardians who walk beside you through every moment of this transition, ensuring that no force of negativity, no shadow of fear, no whisper of doubt can interfere with the blessings designed for your journey. And as you move deeper into this divine shift, you will feel layers of old emotional weight dissolving gently, making room for expanded clarity, renewed purpose, and a level of inner peace so profound that it begins radiating through your entire being, influencing your thoughts, your decisions, your relationships, your opportunities, and even the way the world reacts to your presence. Because when your energy rises, your entire reality rises with it, transforming the invisible before it transforms the visible. And as this transformation continues, you will recognize that your intuition becomes sharper than logic. Your inner guidance becomes louder than fear, and your spiritual strength becomes more reliable than anything external, giving you the ability to navigate challenges with grace, to recognize destiny-coded opportunities instantly, to walk away from anything that disturbs your equilibrium, and to step boldly toward everything that expands your soul. And the universe will begin rewarding your courage with abundance in unexpected forms, financial breakthroughs appearing when you least expect them, opportunities unfolding faster than you can analyze them, connections forming with people who understand your purpose, environments aligning with your growth, and signs appearing constantly to reassure you that you are on the path chosen for you long before you ever understood it. And this is only the beginning of what is coming. Because the universe has stored countless blessings in your higher timeline, blessings that have been waiting patiently for you to reach this exact level of spiritual maturity, emotional strength, and energetic alignment. Blessings that will soon flood into your life like a sweeping current of divine favor, opening pathways you never knew existed and revealing possibilities you once believed were out of reach. Because you are no longer operating as the person you used to be, you are becoming the version of yourself that destiny always intended. Stronger, wiser, sharper, calmer, more capable, more courageous, more aligned. And this transformation will continue expanding until everything in your life reflects the elevation happening within your soul. As the unfolding currents of unseen energy continue weaving themselves through the fabric of your destiny, a deeper vibration begins echoing inside your consciousness. A vibration that has nothing to do with your past fears or the burdens you once carried, but everything to do with the magnificent potential rising within you now. And this shift is not subtle anymore. It is vast, powerful, and undeniable, like a distant horizon suddenly pulling itself closer, revealing landscapes you never imagined could belong to your journey. And within this vast transformation, you begin to feel a certain clarity expanding in your inner world. A clarity that whispers to you that every challenge you endured was not a mistake, but a strategic preparation designed by the universe to shape you into the version of yourself required for the abundance that is approaching your life. Because nothing that is coming to you is small. Nothing that is being aligned for you is ordinary. Every blessing on its way carries the weight of divine orchestration, coded with precision, destined to arrive at the exact moment your spirit becomes capable of receiving it. And now that capability is awakening inside you with tremendous force, pushing aside old doubts, dissolving emotional fog, and awakening the intelligence of your soul in ways you have never experienced before. And the more you allow this new frequency to guide you, the more synchronized your reality becomes, as if invisible hands are rearranging the circumstances of your life with perfect timing, removing the people who no longer align with your growth, clearing the paths you once hesitated to walk, and illuminating the directions that will lead you to your highest expansion. And as this powerful unfolding continues, you will begin to notice that your thoughts grow more refined, your decisions more confident, your intuition more accurate, and your energy more commanding, not through force, but through pure internal alignment. Because the universe is no longer preparing you for transformation, you are now inside the transformation itself, living it breath by breath, moment by moment, shift by shift. And this shift is guiding you toward opportunities that once seemed too distant to even imagine, but now they feel closer than ever, like quiet waves of destiny rolling toward your feet, carrying with them the breakthroughs, connections, resources, and accelerations that were designed for your journey long before you could perceive them. And as you expand into this season, you will witness your inner resilience growing in ways that defy explanation, making you capable of navigating uncertainty with calm confidence, trusting the divine timing of your path, and understanding that every delay was a redirection, every setback was a realignment, every heartbreak was a purification, and every moment of loneliness was a spiritual recalibration, preparing your heart for the new version of life rising around you, a version so expansive that your old self could not have handled it. But your emerging self is ready, steady, empowered, and aligned with the frequency of abundance. And as this emerging self steps forward, the universe begins responding instantly, as if it has been waiting for your energy to reach this exact frequency so it could release the blessings that once remained out of reach. And now those blessings begin gravitating toward you with increasing speed, forming a momentum that will soon reshape your reality from the inside out. And within this momentum lies the profound truth that you are not merely improving. You are ascending to a higher dimension of purpose, identity, and existence. One where your spirit is no longer held back by fear, but propelled by destiny. And as this ascension continues expanding through every layer of your consciousness, you will begin to realize that your life is not unfolding randomly, but according to a divine blueprint written specifically for your soul. A blueprint that now begins revealing its next chapters, guiding you toward the abundance, clarity, influence, and purpose that were always meant to be yours. And as you continue aligning with this rising energy, your entire reality will shift to match it. And as the silent architecture of your unfolding destiny continues expanding through layers you once believed were unreachable, a new sense of inner elevation begins forming within you, like a rising tide of unspoken strength. A strength that has been quietly gathering in the background of your existence, waiting for the exact moment when your spirit would finally be ready to receive the magnitude of transformation approaching your path. And now that moment has begun. Subtle at first, yet undeniably powerful, revealing itself through the increasing clarity in your thoughts, the newfound calm in your decisions, and the unmistakable awareness that something extraordinary is aligning itself with your life, something far greater than your previous experience.